Alright, so today we're doing a bit of a different training, and I'll get into what kind of training it is in a second, but first of all, I'll explain why I'm doing a little bit of a different training and what my approach to it is. So, first of all, as you might have known or know already, I've overtrained a little bit in the past couple of weeks. So I've done a lot of max attempts. I've done a maximum speed 1 hour run. I've done maximum pistol squats over and over again. I've done max attempts on front lever and planche and whatever. And I'm fucking tired right now. So my power has gone down drastically. Let me do another set here. Yeah, my power has gone down drastically, and I'm not able to do any useful training of the style that I usually do it, right? Not any planches, not any front lever. I mean, I could, but it just wouldn't be useful. And so what I can do instead is some different light training. But, I feel like oftentimes when people are not able to stick to their plan A, they kind of give up already, right? They don't even go to plan B. They just stop doing anything. So when, for example, you're not able to do the training that you originally wanted to do, you're feeling tired, some people will say like, oh, fuck, I'm tired, shit, I can't do anything. But that's not the case, right? I have to do another sit here. Oh, shit, it's been a while. All right. There's still so many different things you can do, and it's kind of like when you're at a restaurant, right? Where you're going to a cafe, and you're thirsty, you're looking forward to an iced tea. It's getting summer now, and then turns out the iced tea, it's not available anymore. Are you gonna sit at the cafe, thirsty, sulking, being mad that you're not having iced tea? Or are you just gonna order a Coke, I think most people would just order a Coke, and it's kind of the same thing with training. Even if you're not able to do whatever you wanted to do in the first place, there is a lot of other things you can enjoy, and oftentimes, let me do another sit. Oftentimes, you should be fucking thankful to enjoy that different training, because when you're always in good shape and everything goes to plan and you're doing your usual training, you don't get to really try anything else, right? But sometimes when things go to shit, that's the ideal chance to try something different. So for me, it's been a long while since I did some normal handstand push-ups and some normal pull-ups, right? So I'm not used to them anymore. But the fact that I'm tired today, thanks to the fact that I'm tired today, I get to do this again, I get to enjoy this again, Even if you prefer iced tea, sometimes you might want to drink a Coke. So like when you're doing the training and you're always hammering on the training you're usually doing, you don't really think about doing anything else, but sometimes it's just a nice thing to enjoy. So for me today, I'll move into the part of what I'm actually doing right now. I'm enjoying some handstand push-ups and I'm enjoying some pull-ups, When you're tired and overtrained, you can stop training, do nothing at all, and recover, but I feel like your body goes out of shape, right? So what I prefer doing over that is some active rest. Basically some light exercises. Get the blood flowing, the heart clicking and ticking, become loose as a goose. There are so many different ways to say it, but active rest, it will keep your body in shape while recovering. So, I will go out of this workout having more energy practically than when I started, I'm already feeling it because I just got done filming the Q&A, which you might have seen. I was fucking tired from the run because my legs are all fucked up from squatting and Nordic rolls, right? And now, I'm doing this EMOM training, I'm doing light exercise, right? Getting the heartbeat going again. And I'm feeling more energized than before. So, this training might not be ideal stuff, like the stuff that will get me to my goals, but I'm damn sure gonna enjoy it. And that should be your mindset, depending on your mindset, every situation you're in can turn into something good or something bad. So I can be fucking mad here, disappointed that I'm not able to do my plans for my film liver, right? Or that or I can just fucking, enjoy this training, and which one is gonna get you the best results in the end? It's not a question, right? So when it comes to these active rest days, what I really like to do is the EMOM style. As you can see, I'm doing 1 set every minute. One set every minute on the minute, and the remaining 44 seconds or something is my rest time. And by doing this, every set, I stay way below my maximum. I mean, you can adjust the difficulty or the amount of reps so that in the end, at the final sets, it will be very difficult for you to keep up. But basically, I'm doing it in a light manner right now. I'm doing a couple reps of handstand push-ups. I'm doing a couple reps of pull-ups and staying way below my maximum. So even though the rest is very short, I'm able to recover before each set is basically happening. That's another set of handstand push-ups. My personal best for the handstand push-ups, bad form, but nonetheless, is 60 reps. For the pull-ups, it's 50 reps. And while I'm not able to probably do that many reps right now, I might be able to do 45 handstand push-ups fresh, or 40, 50, 45, 40 pull-ups, something should be possible, right? That's my maximum. I'm staying below 25% of that. So this is not very tiring, right? But I still think it's very useful to get the blood flowing. And this EMOM style right now, I just use it as kind of a quick way to get training done. But if you're into the endurance side of calisthenics, this is definitely a good way to train, because the EMOM style of training, it allows you to do so much volume, right? So if you're aiming to up the intensity on your dips or your push-ups or whatever, any exercise, by doing like these every minute on the minute circuits, like all the sets way below your maximum, you're able to do way more sets, which in the end results in a lot more volume. And your body is gonna adapt to that volume very quickly, because most of the time you're training below your maximum effort level. So very good for endurance, and every once in a while, very fun. And there are other advantages as well. Right? It's not only the fact that I'm able to do a lot of quick sets here, but also in a couple days I'll be going on a weekend trip, you know. Of course I'm gonna train, like I have to train every day. It's like a mental thing, right? I enjoy my day more when I train. But at the same time, I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time, you know, exploring the new area during the holiday. So what this EMOM allows me to do is get a very quick workout in. You know, if I go running for 5 kilometers, like 3 miles, and then I come back and I do 20 minutes of EMOM with a couple of exercises mixed in. Well, it's very easy to calculate, right? That's like not even an hour of workout that I do. So I wake up a bit earlier than whoever's coming with me on the trip. You know, I have a quick workout, and then I'm feeling energized, ready to tackle the day, which, you know, tackle the day is maybe a big word if you're going on holiday, but nonetheless, right? These EMOM trainings are very low entry, right? It's easy to just get into them, even if it's not 20 sets, right? You can do 10, you can do 5, right? 5-minute workouts. You have all these fucking 5-minute workouts on YouTube. You might think they're stupid, but well, when it's the only option you have, why not, right? Alright, so I've got a couple sets left. I'm just gonna keep switching up, you know, 1 set of handstand push-up, 10 reps, 1 set of pull-ups, 10 reps, and basically keep going until I reach 20 sets in total. It's not gonna be difficult at all, but that's kind of the point, you know. I want to allow my body to recover. And basically, that's gonna be it for today. So I get to enjoy things that I usually don't do while recovering, while having fun working out. I mean, what's not to like, right? You know, I might prefer iced tea over Coca-Cola. But that doesn't mean that I never want to enjoy a Coca-Cola every now and then, right? So yeah, I'm gonna finish up this training. I've got 3 sets left on each exercise, and then I'll see you tomorrow for another video.